Hey everyone, Gobotch here, back today with a brand new video for Warface Breakout. Today we're jumping into more of an opinion piece from me, and I'm going to be giving you my top 10 weapon skins in Breakout, currently leading up to Season 1, which will be coming out this coming Thursday, the 18th. So again, this is all completely my opinion. I'm giving you from number 10 being the least of my favorites overall, but still in the top 10, and then all the way to number 1, which one I think is the best weapon skin currently in game that is unlockable via the store or the loot boxes, of course, you get from leveling. But leave all your comments down below. Let me know what skins you like the most and which weapon skin you absolutely adore and think is the absolute best. And before we jump into this weapon skin video, I will let you know off the top that none of the Midas skins have made it into this list. Personally speaking, I know they're legendary skins and you only have a small percentage chance to get them unlocked unless you purchased it in the store, but I just think they're kind of lackluster. I think the Midas skins are just kind of meh. They're just kind of okay. I mean, they're gold, yeah, but they're, I don't know, they're kind of lacking in my opinion, so they did not make the cut. They're honorable mentions for sure. But let's go ahead and let's jump in to the number 10 skin. For me, in my opinion, the number 10 skin is the Latvia Het, and that is for the M16. As you can see here, I think this skin, it does a lot for me overall, just because it's not the most flashy skin out there or anything like that, but something about that gold mixed in with that like maroon kind of camo you have going on right there. I think it's really classy looking, looks really neat, especially if you're using it in game or whatnot. I think it's gonna be something that will look good to inspect in the in game, and if I'm like spectating another teammate or something, it's pretty aesthetically appealing for me personally. Because again, there's a lot of skins for the M16, but the Latvia Het skin is it's got like a classiness about it. And I also just like the color scheme of that gold mixed in with that maroon, and then that camo you have there in the very middle by the iron sight, I think, or the red dot sight. I think that's really cool, and it's also got the touch of the gold stripes on the stock of the gun and the ammo clip of the gun. I think it's just it comes together all really well. I think it's a good skin. It's a rarity, so you can get this fairly easily with some loot boxes. Of course, I still have not gotten it yet, but overall, I do think the skin is pretty dang cool to look at. Let's go ahead now. Let's move on to my number 9, and the number 9 I have out here right now is the let's see here, the Wyvern STF12 skin. So this is for the STF12. This is for your Reaper shotguns. It's the second shotgun in the tier class right there, and the Wyvern skin here is an epic rarity, and I love this skin so much. I know it's not, again, there's a lot of skins that we're going to be coming up that I like because they're kind of dynamic skins, because they move and kind of change over time and stuff like that. But this skin, again, nothing like that, but something about having that dragon on there, and then that mixture of the black with the red with the gold, all of that coming together, really good. I think the shotguns overall have a lot of really good skins, but for me, in terms of the pump shotguns, this is my favorite skin out of all the pump shotties. The Wyvern skin looks really good on this gun particular. I mean, I know the Wyvern is available on quite a few guns in game, but for me, it looks the best on the STF12 compact. I think it looks really clean look, and it's something, I think it's a good design going forward for other types of weapon skins they want to do in the future. So the epic skin, the Wyvern skin for the STF12 takes in our number 9. Moving on to number 8, we're going to move on to the MP5, and we're taking a look at one of the dynamic skins, and this is for the Cyberpunk, a rare skin for the MP5. Again, there is a Cyberpunk skin for multiple weapons in the game, but for me personally, I like it the most on this MP5. Again, it changes colors. It goes from purple all the way to red and blue and green and all this stuff in between. It's really cool. Again, these are skins that are, this skin's a lot more dynamic. It changes as you're running around doing things and whatnot, and I think that's really interesting. Again, I haven't played with this skin personally, so I don't know if it really affects your focus. Like, if you're one of those people that struggles with focusing on what's going on in front of you in your map, maybe this can kind of be off-putting. I'm not quite sure, but as far as how it looks, as a look to it, I like it a lot. It'll be a really cool skin, good lord, I can't talk. A really good gun skin to run around with, to inspect in matches. And I think overall is just a look It's kind of got that Tron kind of feel to it as well. Really cool skin. Again, a rare rarity, so something you can definitely get out of a loot box without having to grind out too much or spend too much money, hopefully. So that gets my number 8 spot. Moving on now to the AWM, and we're going to be looking today at the Heirloom. Okay, the AWM Heirloom. This is a rare skin, the only skin I currently have for my AWM, but I love this sniper skin, y'all. Just look at it. I mean, it's got the fire like kind of tip to the top, to the gun barrel right there at the very end. It looks like it's just brimming with heat because it's just been shooting off so many times and whatnot. Kind of like, you know, somebody's in the forging or iron forging a weapon and stuff like that. I have the brimming tip at the end of the sniper right there, and then the gun stock itself, the whole body of the sniper. I love this kind of, I don't know, it kind of seems like ancient, like it's ancient, it's handcrafted. I don't know what it is about it, this skin, but it just comes together so well. And then looking at it on your person in the game, it's epic feeling, man. It looks so cool as a skin, especially running around with this sniping. It just gives you good vibes, good feels. It pops out. I love it. So the Heirloom skin definitely is worthy of a top 10 for me personally. And now we're gonna move directly to another sniper. This is my number 6 pick, and this is the Mako for the Sterile Scout. Okay, this is the Mako skin for the Sterile Scout. This is a rare skin. It's a dynamic skin, and I love this. Of course, I'm a sucker for blue in general for most things, but this skin right here starts with that black stock, and then it goes into this kind of icy blue that's kind of shifting and moving, and it's like living kind of in your gun right there. And it just reminds me of just kind of that cold vibes. It reminds me of like a Game of Thrones, like the wall type deal. I don't know what, like an ice dragon breathing, and you can kind of see it brewing in the lungs of it and all. Really cool skin overall. Again, I'm a sucker for these dynamic skins just because of the movement in them, and I think this one works really well within this sniper, for the Scout sniper rifle. And it's again a rare quality skin, so it's attainable for sure. But I think overall this is my favorite sniper skin in game as of recording this today. But let's go ahead and get into the top 5 now, and let's move in to one that I haven't unlocked yet and I haven't actually seen people playing with. And maybe that's because people don't play with AKs, but number 5 is for the AK47, and that is the Graffiti rare skin. And look at this thing, man. There's a lot going on here. This gun skin is so different compared to a lot of the skins I've seen in game so far. But it's just got this neon, it's got that neon glow to it. It's got that graffiti feel to it. With all sorts of stuff going on there. I mean, there's like a character, I don't know who that is. Is that Santa Claus? I think that's Santa Claus, y'all. There on the clip mixed in with the body of that gun right there. I mean, there's just so much happening with this rare graffiti skin for the AK-103. I think it's so interesting. More skins like this, the better. I've seen some other interesting skins, because this and the Pharaoh I think are very similar, but I went with the graffiti over the Pharaoh skin for the AK. Again, if the AK wasn't so, in my opinion, lackluster to use, I would jump in and use this gun if I had this skin for sure. But the graffiti skin, the best skin for the AK by far. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into the number 4 skin. This is for one of our knives, the Karambit. Okay, we haven't talked about one of them today so far, and you got 2 you're gonna be seeing here today. So this number 4 one is called the Magma Karambit. There's 3 Karambits that I really want to get. This is one of the 3. This is the Karambit Magma rare knife skin, and it is something cool. It's kind of pulsating with the magma, like it's about to burst out of this knife, kind of like a looming volcano and whatnot. I think it's really cool looking. It's kind of got that vibe of like a fantasy RPG style to it and whatnot. And if you're running around with this and you're back and forth, weapon swap, and this thing's just pulsating in your hand. Your knife can get 1,500 credit knife kills out there left and right. I mean, this thing it's beastly. It looks freaking sweet in my opinion, but it's not the best knife skin in the game currently. We'll get to that here in just a bit, but let's move down to number 3. Let's get into the pistols, shall we? The pistols. Let's go ahead and get into one I don't have, but I have to get as soon as possible, and it is available in the store as of recording this today, but I have not yet purchased it. This is for the 6RP226C, and this is the Pulse Rare skin for the gun. And good lord, y'all, I didn't know. I looked in the store and it doesn't show the dynamic part of this, but it's got its own pulse, man. It even shows you on the barrel of that on the suppressor going into the gun itself. It's got the little pulse like a heartbeat, and if they could ever change, you know how Fortnite kind of does evolving skins if you get kills, if you do certain things. I would love to see this pulse skin on this gun. Like if you got in a pistol round, you got one kill, it starts to speed up, you get another kill, speed up, and like if you're able to ace, it should flatline or something like that. I think that'd be so stinking cool, y'all. But I love this pulse skin. I think it looks really cool. Again, it's not too complex or over the top. It's just clean black, and then it's got that red pulse going through the gun. Love it. I think it's super cool. That's why it's made our top 3, because it's simple, it's clean, but it's got a really cool modification to it there with that pulse. It's super unique. I love it. Now let's get into the number 2 skin, and this is going back to the Karambit, y'all. And we're looking at my favorite Karambit skin, and this is the Epic Dragon Karambit right here, y'all. This thing, dragon skins in the game overall are just filthy, and this one works so perfect out here. I mean, look at it. It's just like a dragon breathing out like you're freaking taking on in Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or some crap out there. It's just insane. I love the grip on it. I love the iron kind of feel in that, and then you just have the fierce fire of the dragon flowing out of that into the actual blade itself. You even got the dragon mouth there at the very edge of the handle going into the blade itself. So this is absolutely my favorite Karambit skin, and this will carry me directly into number 1, which is my number 1 skin in game, and it's probably no surprise to those of you that have it or seen it. It's for a gun I don't use hardly at all, but this is for the Uzkan Ung 12, the Dragon Epic skin, y'all. This is by far my personal favorite weapon skin in the game. It's no doubt that the last 2 skins, number 2 and number 1, are both dragon skins, but this gun, it looks so stinking cool and awesome on your character. It's just, I mean, it has like the dragon scale going through the end of the gun and whatnot, and then it just carries into your weapon, going to the weapon, the reload mag you have going down there. You kind of see it breathing down there, and then as the gun goes on, as you're getting towards the going towards the barrel of the gun, you see the dragon mouth. You see the fire kind of like flowing through the gun, and it's just so dynamic, so interesting, so BA, and honestly, it's just so cool looking. There's no doubt in my mind this is the best designed, best looking, and the best feeling skin currently in game. If they can get more designs like this that are just super unique, that you don't see on any other weapons hardly, because I know this is for the Karambit as well, but this is different, man. This is so much more detailed because you have that dragon scale and whatnot. I love it. I think it's the best skin currently in game prior to season 1. But I want to know your thoughts. Let me know down below in the chat, what is your favorite weapon skin in the game, and what do you think about my rankings for the top 10 skins we're seeing here currently in game as well? Let me know down in the chat. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to join the Gobotch family and subscribe, as we're on our way all to 10,000 subs. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Please stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all back here in the next video. Y'all take it easy.